buy one. So I'm going to buy one. Yeah, but I heard there's something in this book that I did not know about, and that is a letter. There's a letter, apparently, that I wrote. You never told me about this. No, tell me a little bit about this letter.
I don't remember, but I know it was a great letter. And I wanted to share it with our greatest fans and friends. Things that were inside, and it was hard. Donny was a superstar from the word go. There were times where it was rough, when he had to break his fan club off and do his own. There were many things that happened. He was on fast track. And he and I were very close, and we worked together like we were in step and sync and in tune, musically and spiritually.
I had to be, otherwise I'd just get on my case.
But I am so honored to have him here today. And Donny, when you look out here, you see all these wonderful fans and friends who've been with us for so many years. And now we're interviewing with our families. I see my boy Scott, thank you. Alex is here. And there's so many of us.
Well, I'm going to get back to this letter here for a second.
And John.
No, there's apparently a letter that I wrote to him when I was 11 years old. Have you read this letter? You haven't read it yet? You read the whole book? I thought it was a coloring book, to be honest with you. Or a pop-up book. But stay in the line. But apparently, and I remember this, I was 11 years old when Alan went into the service. And the Vietnam War was going on at the time, and I was scared. I was scared that my brother had to leave. It was really strange because Wayne then had to be our boss. But apparently I wrote Alan a letter, and I'm really looking forward to reading this letter because I remember how scared I was. And what page is it on? You trying to find it? You think you'd know? Yes. So I'm looking forward to reading that. I'm going to ask Alan a couple questions. Okay. Do you remember? First of all, let me just say, you all know I love electronics, right?
Yeah.
I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, I'm a tech head, thanks to this man right here. Do you remember our garage in Arleta?
I sure do.
Okay, do you remember the little workbench that you built?
I do.
Okay, do you remember what was a little secret thing? Do you remember that secret thing you showed me?
Only you and I knew.
That's right. Do you want to disclose what it is?
I had a little gadget hooked on.
A little bottle.
Yes, and I had a secret way of bringing it down out of a hiding place and revealing it. So one of the things we wanted to keep secret, just between Donny and me, we would put it in this little box, and I did something to it and it went back into the hiding place.
Well, it was what do they call those boards that you can put your tools on? Pegboard. It was a pegboard, and in between the pegboard were these joists, and or studs, or ball joints, whatever. And the string went down behind it, you remember? And it was a hiding place, and I kept all of my little trinkets in this little bottle. But Alan taught me how to wire and how to solder and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, thanks to Alan. And I like electronics too. I ought to just.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching our videos. We are always happy to have you, dear viewers. Continue subscribing, share, like, and comment to our videos. Alan Osmond, the oldest of the performing Osmond brothers, passed away on April 20th, 2026 at the age of 76. He died peacefully at his home in Orem, Utah, near Salt Lake City, around 8:30 p.m. local time, surrounded by his wife Suzanne and all 8 of his sons. Alan Ralph Osmond was born on June 22nd, 1949 in Ogden, Utah. He was the guitarist and a key member of the family band, the Osmonds, which rose to fame in the 1970s with hits like One Band Apple, and became a pop and a variety show staple alongside a sibling including Donny, Merrill, Jay, Wayne, and Jimmy. In 1987, he was diagnosed with progressive multiple sclerosis, which led him to retire from performing with the group around 2007. He lived with the condition for nearly 40 years, often emphasizing a positive mindset. He said, "I may have MS, but MS does not have me," and advocating through one of the OneHeart Foundation he co-founded with Suzanne. His son David was also diagnosed with MS. Beyond music, Alan co-created the Stadium of Fire in 1980 with brother Merrill, one of the largest Independence Day celebrations in the US, and remained active in family faith as a devout member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and motivational speaking. He released his autobiography One Way Ticket in September 2024. Family and fans have shared a tribute highlighting his leadership, resilience, and legacy of music and family values. Note that some early reports listed his age was 77, but it has been confirmed it was 76. This comes after the passing of the brother Ralph Osmond in January 2025. Condolences to the Osmond family during this trying period. To you, our esteemed dear viewers, we are so great that you can watch up this far, and we thank you so much for watching our videos. Please continue subscribing, share, like, and comment to this channel. We shall be bringing you more and more of the top stories as they happen. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment. We send our heartfelt, sincere condolences to the Osmond brothers, family, friends, and all the people who wish them good. And we pray that the brothers' soul rest in eternal peace, and so his contribution to the music industry be eternal and always be remembered, and he will always be remembered as a good servant to Jesus Christ and the entire Christian faith. Thank you so much. May God bless you.